Hello, happy Monday, everybody. Thanks for joining me for Mary Kay's new brush set demo. I've got lots of pretty things to show you. I hope I don't get distracted though, because while I'm working here, I'm like smelling really, really lovely. And let me tell you why. Can you see it? Oh, this webcam is so bright. Satin Body. It is a new product line from Mary Kay that we are so excited about. It smells white tea and citrus. This happens to be the whipped cream. We also have a body scrub, a body lotion, a body cleanser, all in this fragrance. And I'm very sensitive to fragrance. I hardly can wear anything at all. And it's wonderful and it's amazing. And somebody at our event last week said, oh my gosh, this is even better than Satin Hands. And as you know, nothing is better than Satin Hands. So high praise for Satin Body. Make sure you get your hands on it. It really is better than you think it's going to be. Like, I am so surprised and so excited. My husband uses it all the time. Like, it's that kind of a fragrance where it doesn't smell girly. It just smells clean. It's fabulous. Okay, so here we go with brush set. Okay, first of all, let me catch you up on what I've done. This is one of the new separate, let me hear you say separate brushes that's not in our brush set, but if we all know and use what I call the magic brush, we're going to sing a hallelujah for the fact that it's separate. It is $10, and it's amazing. So you guys know that I do my brows with that magic brush. I use espresso on my brows. Most people use espresso. Some people will need to go a little bit lighter and use driftwood. But this brush is a have to. I also do eyeliner with this brush. So make sure you get that. And then on the other side of it, because nobody ever used the first side, but this is just a great brow comb, lash comb, all of that. So first of all, that is amazing. But don't forget to order it separate. Okay, next, cream eye color. Of course, pale blush is my jam lately, and this is the new cream eye color brush. It's fantastic. It is mostly simulating fingertip. Okay, so that's the kind of brushes. They're all synthetic, and they're a very high quality synthetic, and they're bound very tightly. You're not going to have any bristles falling out or anything like that. And you can use cream and powder with any of them. That's a huge difference. So this simulates fingertip, and I did pale blush all over my lid with that. Okay, then I can't wait to show all of these to you. They're so pretty. Okay, this one is called the eye crease brush. Now, what I love and loving, you can do lots of different things with this, but I love the inside shimmer right through here. It's very densely applied, and that's where I like that real dense color. Honey Spice, of course, is my most favorite color right through there. You see how it just really brightens because of that nice dense shimmer, but it's a very flattering shimmer. It's not like glitter, not 12-year-old glitter. Please stop with 12-year-old glitter. No. So shimmer right through here. You can also use this brush as your accent color. I have a hooded eye, so I think I prefer a thicker, more blendable brush. But if you're working with, like, you want high impact color, like a crease cut or something like that, then this is a great brush to get in there super tight and make some dramatic color pop with that. Okay, next brush. This is just called the all around, all over eyeshadow brush. And she really is fantastic. I know I've said fantastic like 7 times. I'm going to find a new word, I think. So this one I'm using for right underneath the eyebrow with that sweet cream, that matte shimmer, or matte highlighter, sorry. And then I'm also using it for my crease. Now, I don't know if you can see the look that I've got on. This is one of my new favorite trend looks for the spring coming up. And I realize that I've got 3 inches of snow outside my window, but I'm pretending that Phil did not see 6 weeks of winter, but in fact, spring is right around the corner. And so one of my new favorite looks, of course, sweet cream here, honey spice here, but you're going to be shocked on this. Have some fun with these colors. This is cherry blossom. right through here. Yes, cherry blossom is a cheek color. It's a mineral cheek color. You can use it on your eyes. It's so pretty. Listen to this one. The accent color today is golden copper. My dog says hi. Golden copper as the accent color. So it has a little bit of shimmer and a little bit of depth. There's a plane flying, so automatically my dog has to bark at that, correct? Anybody else out there with animals that pick really great times to bark? So I love the golden copper mixed with the cherry blossom. It's a really pretty, fresh look, but it's still a neutral palette, but it really adds some brightness to your face, which is great in this transitional winter, springtime. It's great as you get older. I'm telling you, this 40th birthday just kind of rocked my world a little bit. So now everything's about making you look younger. And then on the last thing on the eyes is, once again, the magic brush with kohl as my eyeliner. And then I took this brush, and this is called the eye smudger brush. You can see it right there. It's beautiful. Look at these dense, very tightly packed brushes. And what I did is I just smudged and blended my kohl to give myself a little bit of a smoky look on the outsides of my eyes, really pulling my eyes out and up, adding a little depth to my lash line. Okay, so there are your eye brushes. Now let me catch you. Let's finish. So I've got CC cream on and oil mattifier because I'm an oily girl, and you know how I feel about CC cream as the primer. I think it's the greatest thing in the whole wide world. I love the glow. I love the coverage. I love that I've got moisturizer, sunscreen, primer, concealer, foundation, all in one step. Just put it on like moisturizer. Okay. Here is my most favorite part of this brush set. Now, if you watched me, this is a liquid foundation brush. I know. Can you even stand it? So you watched me last time I went live, and I talked about the Beauty Blender and how I felt about the Beauty Blender. I have already told the Beauty Blender this, so this is not a secret, but I think I love this one more. And that's very hard for me to say with my deep love for the Beauty Blender. It's not that I don't like it. I still love it. But this thing, you guys, this thing, just wait and watch. Okay, so I got a little bit of foundation on the back of my hand. I'm stippling it. You can stipple on your face. Oops, I forgot my mirror, so I'm going to have to do this in my webcam. That'll be hilarious. You can stipple, you can brush in circles, or you can brush down. Whichever way you want. I'm really doing this in my webcam. This is so funny. Who knows what I'm going to look like after? I'm making myself laugh. Hey, speaking of laughing, you guys want to hear a joke while I do this? Look how, well, first of all, do you see how incredibly easy and fast? I really did my foundation in a webcam that is over to the side that I can't even really see into. That's how beautiful and easy this new liquid foundation brush. You guys are going to love it. And I believe it's either 12 or 14. Let me look here real quick so I don't tell you the wrong thing. It is $14, and it's a separate piece of the brush set, okay? So just get it. You're going to freak out. It's going to be awesome. Okay, now it's going to get really interesting because I forgot my mirror. I'm going to do a little bit of concealer and a little bit of under eye corrector, which I clearly need to get more of downstairs. And I'm going to apply this with my cream eye color brush. And that's just going to go sides of the, remember, sides of the nose is where we get the most darkness. And I'm actually going to come down here and I'm going to highlight this inner triangle. You guys have seen me do that before. Remind me next time to grab my mirror. This is so funny. Oh, a joke, I promised you. Why do you never play hide and seek with mountains? Because they're always peeking. Duh. Okay, so a little highlight, under eye corrector. Just lighten that under, just in the blue purple because it's opposite color wheel. So you're just negating the blue purple with the peach of the under eye corrector. Mixed with concealer, highlighting on the inside. Now I'm going to take the big fat powder brush. She is in fact called all over powder brush. I probably don't need to call it that. Translucent powder. Make sure you're buffing it and pressing it into your skin. Setting your makeup, controlling your oil, buffing out lines and wrinkles and large pores. Translucent powder. It is a game changer in Mary Kay and should last you forever. Okay, now here's my second favorite brush. And it's so fun. This is the new cheek color brush. Okay, now the way that the company talks about it is a little bit different than the way I use it, but if you're talented like this, like go for it. They're actually saying it's a 3-in-1 brush, so that you're using the contour, the cheek color, and the highlighter at different parts of this angle. Now, I am just using it for two things, and I'm kind of using it the same way, so check this out. So I'm going to use Bronze 2 mineral powder, and I'm going to go right here underneath, and I'm really taking that side, that top angle, and going right underneath to give myself a cut. Gosh, this is hard with no mirror. This should tell you how lovely our brush set is, that somebody can do their makeup without even looking. Okay, you see that? Right underneath. And then I'm taking the fat side and going through my jawline, like through there. And then hairline through the temples. Okay, so you see how that just gave me a little bit of bone structure, a pop. It made my face look leaner. I'm all about looking leaner. I wish it worked for all of the body, but I'll take the face, whatever. Just makes my bone structure just pop a little bit, okay? Now, I'm going to use the same brush for cheek color. Now, cheek color today, I'm going to use Ripe Watermelon. And you guys know that's a duo, so it's got highlighter and cheek color in one, so I'm just going to mix it together. And this is a little bit different for me, so pay attention here. I'm going to go up and out, and I'm kind of brushing up and out. So it's not so much circle. You could do that, but I'm really liking on top of the cheekbones, up and out. I think it makes a really, make sure you keep your cheek color high through here. I don't know if you can see that. But that technique's a little bit different. You know, I always teach big circles, big circles. This one's a little bit different because of that angle, but I really, really like it. Okay. Now, lip liner. My favorite is Rose. I'm lining and I'm lightly coloring in, like a coloring book. Okay. Okay, so Love Rose. We've got a lot of great colors, but that one's just my favorite. Okay, let me catch up here before I finish with lips. Kyra, is a new foundation brush easier to grab with cream foundation? Yes. I'm going to keep one in my purse because I touch up with cream to powder foundation, and it's a better grab. It doesn't gunk up in the brush. I've used this for a week without washing it because, you know, I like to experiment to see how long I can go with things, and it looks virtually perfect. It doesn't have that build up like the other one did. Is the new foundation brush natural, synthetic? They're all high quality synthetic. So they're extremely soft. You know how sometimes natural hair gets kind of pokey? This, when they get dry, these are very soft. They're very luxurious feeling. You know, I think what the big difference between this brush set and the brush set we've had prior is that this one is a makeup artist brush set. This one, you can do lots of things. The other one was like a great, like beginner, a great all over. This one is much more specialized. You can get a lot of different looks and a lot of different ways to use things. And a lot of that is because they're all synthetic and you can use creams and powders. And this is a case in point. So I have a fundamental belief that if you want to be a boss babe and you want to dominate the world, then you need bright lipstick to do it. That's just something I believe, and you can't argue with me about it. I think that one of the best colors in the whole wide world is powerful pink. And if you do not have it, I think you need it. Yes, I am using the cream color brush. Hello. Check it. Check it. It's so great. Look at that. So, like I said, you can use all of these to do different things. I actually saw Luis Costco at Leadership use the smudger brush to do lips. Totally appropriate. The versatility here is awesome. I'm going to add a little shock tart because why not? All right. You don't need to, but you can. So there is your new brush set. Okay, I'm trying to see if I'm missing any other questions here. Make sure, guys, that you get this brush set. It really is worth it, and I'm one that if it's not broken, don't fix it sometimes. And we've had maybe 3 brush sets since I've been a consultant, and my 14-year anniversary is like next week, which is really cool. But I tend to just stay with the one I like, and I don't flip brush sets because they're lifetime brush sets. You don't need to change. But this is one that I would change for. This is the first one. Well, it's the first time I've ever done a brush set demo. That should tell you. But it's different. It's special, and it does lots of things, and it's very inexpensive. So it's $55, of course, for the brush set and the carrying case. I didn't bring my carrying case in here, but let me show you a picture of it. It's really small compared to our other one, which I love. It's very compact. It just holds all the brushes. So this is not going to be a case that you hold all your makeup in, which I think is kind of awesome. It's very sleek. It's very contemporary. I can't find a picture. Let's see if you guys can see that. See how small, much smaller that is? That is really, really fantastic. So get the brushes, get all of them. We also have a mineral powder brush. I did not demo today because I do not wear mineral powder. That's one thing that I tell people that are feeling a little dull and a little older to change your mineral powder to a liquid foundation and a translucent powder, because you're going to have a better finish that way and it doesn't look powdery on your face. That's one thing that mineral powder just ages us, my personal opinion. So did somebody find a mirror behind me? That's hilarious. There's probably a lot of things back there, to be honest. Does the case hold all the extra brushes as well? Yes, it does. Every single brush will fit into that case. A great way to clean them. You're going to hear lots of different opinions on this. Some people are using Dawn soap. I use my 3-in-1 cleansing bar. I use that for my face. It's what I always recommend for oily, acne-prone, aging girls, and I've been using that. I also use a little bit of rubbing alcohol to get some of those creams out of my brushes, just a little bit. You don't have to saturate it or anything like that, just a little bit to get it out. And then, of course, our brush cleaner to kill bacteria in between there. I don't like the finish of bacteria. I don't like that either. I don't like the finish of brush cleaner, so I try to wash my in another antibacterial form because I don't like that brush cleaner as much. So, okay, I hope that all was wonderful for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Let your director know. Let your consultant know if you are just tuning in to watch this. I hope you get it. I hope you love it. And don't forget that satin body. Consultants, you can order on the 15th unless you were a star last quarter or a PCP participant last quarter. And you can order on the 10th. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great one.